The guy that showed up is a guy that goes by Rocko Fowler. And I interviewed him years ago. This is from where he didn't want to show his face, but he came out as a Montauk boy. And while I'm researching, looking this up, just watch this for a minute. Okay? Just watch this. It's like so fascinating. Let's go with this one. I want you to hear his voice.
That
born in 1987. I'm a surrogate. My adopted mother, she couldn't have children. So a close friend of her had me for her, and she had several miscarriages. And that right there leads me to believe that I'm here for a reason. You understand?
Right.
And I do believe that, this stuff is still, and I know this stuff is still going on. I'm not going to name what schools I went to. I'm not going to name teachers' names, but I remember going on class trips to the lighthouse. And I forbade them. I could, lead you down the trail.
Why is this? Why am I showing this? Okay, so Andrea shared a YouTube channel, a StreamYard, and this guy was on it after 9 years from this. And I go, what? I know this guy. And then I went back and then I go, oh my God, it's Rocko Fowler. As a matter of fact, I'm friends with his ex-girlfriend on Facebook. And I said, is this your ex? And she said, yes. And I was like, wow. And he was on this channel that Andrea shared on her channel. And now I can't find the channel anymore. Maybe the person goes incognito and then comes back up again. But Rocko Fowler was on it, and I just thought that was an odd connection that she would be sharing something with this guy who is now a Save Our Children's person. He went from being a Montauk, whistleblower with the secret space program and experimented on because Stranger Things was originally called Montauk. That was the original name of the script. And so it does follow this type of conspiracy. It's based on some of the stuff that happened or allegedly happened at Montauk. And so I got wind of him. He told me, I should maybe go like this for a second. He told me that he was, in the Montauk program, and Steven goes, well, the Montauk program was only in the 70s or the 60s, and he's in the 80s, and there's no way. And he's saying that he was there since he was 4, and they didn't take 4-year-olds. And there was this whole, Steven, wigged out on this. That's why he, basically, had to come in and talk to him and show your identity, show who you are, all this crap. All right. And so here, let's continue a little bit because I find this kind of fascinating. It's kind of fun to look back at it. So let's continue.
The hatch doors were to where, the hidden bunkers were. It was designed. It was set up perfectly. And they would single out.
No, this is before streaming was happening. I was actually, there was Ustream because this is 2015, 2014. So, obviously I couldn't stream. There was no StreamYard. So I was just holding my cell phone and I was doing I was on the radio on Skype at the same time while I was filming this on Skype with him because he took opened his camera up, and I was able to film him in the ski mask because I thought that was just wild to me that he would be wearing a ski mask because he didn't want to be seen. Okay, at that time. Now we know what he looks like.
9 to 10 kids on a class trip, and they lead us down this trail. And I remember one of them telling me, the teacher's telling me, do you want to go down there? I said, no, I don't want to go down there. Well, you're going down there, and, this stuff gets me emotional, the fact of the matter is, I don't see kids that I went to school with anymore. And that leads me to believe that they're either dead or they're either in psych wards, or they're either in prison, or they're somewhere. Who knows? They might be on, Mars or another.
I think he's a big grifter because, he started here and now he's on to something else, but he's still still mixing it all together.
Planet, on the back of the planet in a cage or something, or cloned or whatever it is. But, I remember, for me, these long, dark hallways. And I remember hearing kids scream. The reality of it is kids died in the name of science, strictly because of fear. Fear. Like my friend says, fear. I mean, wouldn't you be freaked out if you saw some alien or something and you didn't know what it was, and you're a kid and you're exposed to this stuff, and you think you're going on a class trip to look at the water at the lighthouse, but meanwhile you're underneath an airbase, and they're doing all this hurtful stuff to you, near-death drownings, electric shock, playing with your mind, playing with your thoughts.
Okay, so you get the point, right? We'll go in depth into this another day, because this is kind of like a little side rabbit hole, and I'm calling this a rabbit hole because, this is like a side connection that I was like, what's he doing? But I'm going to show you where he's at today. Here's where you're going to see the Save the Children thing. Okay, hold on. And then I'm going to go.
His plan. I got to foil it. That's it.
Rocko Fowler, hashtag save our children. There it is. That's what he's doing now.
And he don't like that I know that's the truth. That I keep saying he's getting honeypotted in.
There's my Cash App. And then I'm gonna talk about hashtag save our children. He's grifting.
He's getting honeypotted in by, right? He's getting honeypotted in by Dana and Bambi. Why is it that he won't come on my...
Okay, and again, he's part of the predator-catcher community drama, basically, is what he's doing. And he started out with the Montauk thing, a UFO whistleblower. And David Schurter does the Montauk thing. And he is, SRA victim, rabbit hole author, falsely accusing people like myself of heinous things with Thomas Schoenberger. Everything is 6 degrees of separation from Thomas Schoenberger. That I guess that's the main point. Anyway, we're gonna say goodbye, and I'm gonna play. Please like, subscribe, share. Welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, I put all kinds of different content up, but I love exposing people that are trolling for Jesus.
Save my soul. Went up downtown. Went up downtown. Went up downtown. I want to save my soul. Went up downtown. I went up downtown. Went up downtown. Save my soul, oh child, save my soul. Save my soul. Save my soul. Save my soul, oh child, save my soul. 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 When up downtown, went up downtown, went up downtown. I was walking out one evening,
headed for the riverside, around this fuss and fight.